Hello everyone, I am Shahin. I am pursuing master degree in M.Com Adarsh Shikshana Samiti's College of Commerce, Sri Devraj Manoharchan Bagmar Memorable PG course in Commerce, Gadag Betgeri, in the subject Accounting Information System. And we have all chosen about the topic name as a flowchart, presented by Shahin Banu MK, Drakshani MH, and Shashikala, under the guidance by Professor I. M. Avgal. As you hear the word flowchart, what comes in our mind? This flowchart. Am I right? As you are watching, my next slide is introduction of a flowchart. A visual representation of a process, system or algorithm using symbols, arrows to illustrate a flowchart of operations. It is flowchart can be programming a flowchart, and it also can be process flowchart in which maybe a different managers and cliparts of images and manage cliparts of a flowchart. It helps in understanding and analyzing improving process in various fields such as programming flowchart, business flowchart, and engineering flowchart. Flowchart can be defined as a diagrammatic representation of a flowchart. It also be algorithm flowcharts and the step-by-step approaches to solving the problems of a flowchart, and it boxes and various kinds of a flowcharts and connecting the arrows, boxes and shapes or the flowchart. It can be used for this programming language. It is all about introduction of a flowchart. Next slide is symbols of a flowchart. Symbols of a flowchart. These are five symbols of a flowchart. First one, terminator. It also known as the oval shape. It represents the start or end of a flowchart. And second one symbol is process, and it also be defined as the rectangular shape. It denotes an action or instructions. Examples: numbers and operations. And the third one symbol is decision. It also be defined as the diamond shapes, and it represents the decision making. Example for the yes or no. And the fourth one symbol is arrows. It also be known as the connector. It shows the flows of the directions, which is which is correct or not. Is represent the arrow symbols. And fifth one symbol is input or input. It a flowchart usually used in the C programming, and initially initiates with the start and ends with the end. Let us calculate using numbers. A is equals to 200, B equals to 300, sum of both A and B is equals to 500, and flowchart is end. Next slide is types of a flowchart. These are seven types of a flowchart. The first one is document flowchart, second one system flowchart, third one data flowchart, fourth one program flowchart, fifth one decision flowchart, sixth one logic flowchart, seventh one product flowchart. Let us discuss the document flowchart. It is a type of a flowchart that visual represent the movement and processing of a document within a system of organization. It shows how documents are created and distributed, reviewed and stored and disposed of. For example, customer payment list. Start, create invoice, send to customer, send reviews. If approved, process the payment, and if rejected, revise the payment. A payment is second type is system flowchart. It representation of how data flow through a system, illustrating the process, inputs, outputs, and decision points, including manual and automated process, storage points, and system interactions. For example, user visit the website and browse the products. Third type is data flowchart. Is more commonly referred to as a data flow diagram. It also be known as a DFD. It is a visual representation of how data moves through a system. It focuses on the flow of information rather than specific process or a system components. Fourth type is a program flowchart. It is a diagram that visual representation that sequence of a step in a computer program. It shows the logic flow of a program, including decisions, loops, and input or output operations. Fifth one type is decision flow chart. It is a type of a flow chart that focuses on a decision making process. It visually represents different choices, conditions, and outcomes in a process, helping to analyze a streamline decision making. It is all about flowchart. Thank you. Thank you, guys.